What's going on, guys? It's your boy Nerdy Treasures coming at you live. Today we are doing our Outside Interference episode number 10. So just like that, 10. And we got Mr. Dre's Geek Depot in the chat.
What's up, everybody? Hope y'all are ready to talk some wrestling.
Papa Lucha, I have sent an invite and I am waiting on a response from you, sir. Right now we have 0 viewers. I think there's several people going live right now. So let's just talk a little bit, man. I mean, how are you doing today?
Me, I am good. I got paid, but when you get paid, then you got to pay bills, which is good though, because I took care of what I had to take care of, and I saw, like I'm taking care of some things. So, I took care of some of what I got to get for you. So, which is always good. I got to get my pops.
All right. So, let's talk about some wrestling, man. That's what we came here to do. So,
all right, definitely, we can talk. Let's talk about the leaked video that got put away a week ago about Cody Rhodes getting interviewed by a pretty big YouTuber. He's a wrestling figure collector that became a wrestler. I don't know if you saw that video. Like, that guy, he's like a really heavyset dude that actually started training at, I think it was not Drew McIntyre's school, but Zack Ryder's school. Not Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins school in Texas. That guy decided that he was going to interview the Bullet Club, and supposedly in his video, he drops the question, January 1st, is Bullet Club going to WWE? And Cody Rhodes said yes.
Zhao C, welcome to the stream. I hope that I said your name right. If I didn't, I apologize. So how are y'all doing? I mean, I seen a little bit of that about the WWE Bullet Club, and I don't think it'll be Bullet Club, but I think what's going on, Golden Swagger and Joshua Asuncion. How are you doing?
Sorry.
I don't think it'll be Bullet Club, but I think it'll be the Elite, maybe.
But because they own the Elite, like that, I could see. So, and they're not making any more Bullet Club T-shirts. Like, I literally was like wondering. I'm like, well, because ProWrestlingTees.com, which is like one of my favorite sites to go buy my independent stuff from, basically has been like pumping these sales, like 20% off all Bullet Club merch, 30% off all Bullet Club like stuff. And I'm just like, all right, like if this is a sell or like a shoot, okay.
It's going out of business.
Like, I mean, Ring of Honor just lost 3 of their guys too. They just lost Punishment Martinez. They lost Zack Ryder's wife was training over there, and now she's coming to NXT. I mean, Punishment Martinez is a huge talent, and I think that guy was underutilized in Ring of Honor. I mean, he's only a former television champ, but I mean, that title holds weight to most people.
What's going on, Blue Wings? Dana One, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Robert Bricks, the YouTube, and Jiminy Crickets. All y'all, welcome to the stream.
Welcome, y'all. We love you guys.
We're still waiting on Papa Lucha to join us, but me and Dre started talking out about wrestling so far.
Let's let the cat out the bag, and we'll talk about the big thing. If y'all haven't noticed, I'm going to move the screen a little bit down. All the shit I can talk, and pardon my French for saying this, but all the crap I could talk about. Let's talk about the big news. Roman
dropping the title.
Joe Aoni is, relinquished the Universal title on Raw because he's got leukemia, and he is, I think that was a hell of a big thing for him to come out and do. I know I lost my mother to a form of leukemia, so my heart goes out to him and his family. I think that was probably one of the best things I've ever seen on Raw. Not in the sense I want to see a man lose it, get to an illness, but to come out from his heart and be like, I'm not going to let this beat me. I will be back. I mean, you saw Seth and Dean, they're both bawling their eyes out. Yeah. Like, it was a shoot. It was completely real, folks. And I think that the internet blew up in like a lot of positive ways for Roman. And I think the haters, and this is me being the heel right now against the haters, for all you idiots and assholes that were going out there talking smack about him doing this to just get popular, folks, leukemia is a serious illness. I lost my mom to it. And I'm telling y'all, it takes a lot of courage for him to come out and say that. Believe that.
Yeah. And I mean, I did tear up a little bit because like he is one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. Plus, I feel closer to that family because I've watched that whole entire family. I mean, if it was the Usos, I'd probably do the same. But I've like followed that family career with Rosie, his brother, passing away, and Umaga passing away, and Yokozuna passing away, and all these deaths in the family. It worried me.
It's a big family. That family goes deep in WWE. The Wild Samoans, down to the Head Shrinkers, down to Rosie,
over to NJPW with Haku. And
exactly, you got to look that these people are very deep rooted into the business. And like I said, no matter what you're going to talk smack about, I respect the hell out of Roman Reigns. I'm wearing my t-shirt today. Tomorrow at work, I'm going to be wearing my Shield t-shirt because my kids know I'm a wrestling fan. And I said, you know what? I have to support this because of what he's going through. And I'm only, like I said, Roman, I've seen a lot of people put videos out to you. I know if this gets to you somehow, our prayers, our love, dude. We want to see you back. We want to see you kicking ass and taking names.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, as like I said before, everybody knows I'm the Roman guy. I'll stand by him no matter what, and especially right now. I mean, I even said I dare anybody to talk smack about Roman. I will delete you quicker than nothing today.
I mean, I'm one of his best friends. He can't do that to me.
Just saying. Hello, Brittany Garcia. Hello, Smitty Rock. What's going on? Golden Swagger, Galactic Pops. How are you doing? Joshua Santion. I think I said hello to you earlier.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a really big moment, and then the even bigger moment happened. Not even a bigger, but another moment happened later with Dean Ambrose.
That heel turn we all knew was coming. We'd said it for weeks. I think that heel turn was probably ill-timed. I would have waited a week not to do it on the same show.
I have to say, it was smart to do that. It was smart to do it right then.
Well, I mean, now you permanently babyface Seth Rollins. You permanently babyface them.
And everybody now hates Dean Ambrose. Because
Ambrose, though, because I'm the Dean Ambrose guy of our clique. I am that guy.
I'm just saying, everybody hates Dean Ambrose, and that's what we miss about wrestling. We miss people we can love to hate.
Oh, well, there is a lot of guys like that, though. I mean, see, like New Japan has that, like with Minoru Suzuki and Suzuki-gun. You have that with Bullet Club OG, with Tama Tonga. Like, I love Tama Tonga personally, and I know you love him too.
Oh, yeah.
You love him too, but
Tonga Loa, I love them all. Haku.
Those guys could kill it anywhere you put them. They are the business, like I said. So, I mean, we could talk about them. I could have a whole show dedicated to just that.
So, if you guys don't know, I want to do a little something different. I want to like throw something out there for people. I've seen these boxes. I'm gonna do a little promo, but I'm not getting anything out of this. I've seen these boxes, subscription boxes online for wrestling fans, and if you guys want to go check them out, I'm gonna probably be ordering my first one here pretty soon. I was gonna try to convince my guys in the OSI to order one if they have the money to.
What's up for Wrestling Crate?
It is called. Hold on, I will tell you just a second. It is called the Wrestling Club.
The Wrestling Club.
The Wrestling Club. They have a heavyweight box option. They have a heavyweight plus option, which just means you get a 2X or 5X shirt, or 2X through 5X shirt. But it comes with a most of these, I've seen the STS guys open them. They come with an autographed something, which the last one I've seen Scott Hall autograph Razor Ramon Pops. I've also seen Scott or Alexa Bliss autograph pop, and I know they had a Ted DiBiase one. And
hold on, Alexa, stop talking. Sorry, you said that, and my Amazon Echo kicked in.
So I've seen they had all these signed autograph pops, and they had all these signed autograph prints, and it's kind of cool. It's a wrestling fan subscription box.
Give me 1 second, because I will talk about that. I do want to say hi to people. I'm sorry, I just actually got the chat perfectly timed up here so I can see everybody. Guys, I did not have you up here, so I appreciate all the hellos, all the well wishes. You know, Smitty Rock, Rob. You know, hopefully we get Papalucha.
Papalucha is not gonna be able to make it tonight.
So. All right, so we got no Papa, so it's just us two flying. And hey, Papalucha, we love you, brother. Too sweet. We'll see you next week.
Yep. So let's talk about SmackDown. We talked about a little bit.
I haven't watched SmackDown, but I can talk Raw because I told you I'm on Hulu, so my show's always got to wait. I got to wait an extra day. Yeah. So I did. One thing I will talk about, if you haven't seen it yet, is NXT UK.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my god!
But go ahead, because I'm going to be watching it later, and I'm cool with spoilers.
Okay, so the first 2 episodes, you should be seeing the second episode air. Folks, if you guys have the network, you definitely, I swear, you know what? Me and you should be like Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Be like, only $9.99 a month.
Only $9.99, yeah.
Are you ready? No, but they NXT UK definitely is amazing. Like the talent in there is just, if you're looking for pure, hard-hitting, straight wrestling, I mean, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, one of my absolute favorite wrestlers right now on the roster. He is killing it over there. I know Ricochet is going to be wrestling over there.
That's one of my favorite right now. So
actually, let's talk about Smitty Rock, because he did take Dre's advice and he did get tickets for him and Liz to go see that big mega event in New York City. So I'm super proud. He better be posting some pictures to Twitter so I can see that.
Smitty Rock sent me an awesome mystery box if you guys missed it last night.
Oh, yeah. Smitty is, listen, he doesn't like to be on camera, but listen, he's a Click member. He's one of the boys. Like I said, there's a group of us that we look out for each other. That's what we do. We family. Like
Smitty, you gotta at least film the one I send you.
Yeah, just put the box down. Like, we'll just look at the box. You can put your hands there. I don't need to see anything.
Put the box down and put some music in the background. You ain't even got to talk.
Wait, Rob, don't be jealous. You got a gift coming to you from Dre this weekend.
And you just got a bunch of pops from me, so
you are loved. So but yeah, NXT UK was good. I love NXT. They did have a lot of comebacks with Bobby Fish coming back off of the whole year with that knee injury and the surgery. Aleister Black. That was just phenomenal to see him sitting in the ring and he started shaking. I have a huge mark for Aleister Black, Tommy End. If y'all did not watch him on the Indies, you guys need to go on YouTube and watch Tommy End matches. He is unbelievable to watch. I haven't watched Lucha, and I mean, but we could talk. Let's talk that promo by Undertaker and Kane. Triple H shooting on that where, hey, I can get a GoPro and go into the basement. I'm not running from air. What? Triple H was, he was flaming dudes.
Man, it's been like brutal these past couple of promos. Like if you look at the promos lately, they've been on fire. Like Ronda Rousey's promo with Nikki Bella.
And she wrote her own promos too.
Oh, bro.
Ronda writing her own promos. Dude, when Nikki Bella just slapped the taste out of her mouth, I was like, damn, she goes snap. And she just looked at her and she's like, come Sunday, I will end you. You have my word. I was like, that is like hot and evil and so cool. Like, Ronda, I love you again. Like, thank you. You guys let her do what she needed to do, write her own promos.
Thank you for coming in, Blue Wings. I appreciate you stopping by. I know you're not that big of a wrestling fan, but this is what we do is on Wednesdays.
Hey, Blue Wings, thank you for the support as well. After this show, I do go on and do my own show, which is completely more nerd and geek stuff. So if you are interested, you could always come over there and just follow the stream where we go. But that's not for a little bit later.
All right. So, yeah. Like I said earlier, I'm going to try out that wrestling Club. I'm gonna try a couple of things for this show because I want to bring more to it than just talking. I want to show people stuff about wrestling. You know?
Guys, I have a wrestling T-shirt in my closet for like every episode from now till episode 200. So I have Bullet Club. I have Tennille Dash, Emma. I got Gorillas of Destiny. I got everything. Matt Hardy.
I got like a Finn Balor shirt. I think that's it.
Oh no! Oh, what? Wait a second. Did you just say Christmas? I ain't gonna say nothing more.
I am a wrestling fan, but I don't really get that a lot of merch.
Hot Topic, dude. They running a sale for $10 for sure.
There you go. There's your plug for the day too.
It's only $10 at Hot Topic. See, it's like Shawn Michaels, Triple H. See, even the me and Papa Lucha are like the best. We're like the Gorillas of Destiny. We talk a lot of like smack, but when JC and I are together, it's like he's Triple H because he got the beard and everything, and I'm more like Shawn Michaels.
I was about to go away too.
See, it's like you guys gotta understand. Hey, collecting couple, nice to have you in here. You know,
what's going on, collecting couple?
But yeah, this is. I do agree. I would love to bring more stuff in. I would love I'm gonna wait till. I have to wait till a couple of things are dealt with and maybe put a little bit more money back. And I might wait till Black Friday and pick up 2K19 because I would love to play it. I mean, I'm hearing good things about it. So
it's good. I've been renting it and playing it. Like I've been doing. We got vintage stock here. I don't know if you have vintage stock there. We've been going.
I love it's Video Rocky. You already got you your gift.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. All right. Yeah. So. Let's talk some NJPW.
Oh God, Switchblade. We've already talked about this, and I'm gonna tell you something, guys. These last 3 weeks, these 3 episodes we've been doing have been solid, good wrestling. If we're gonna talk some New Japan, let's talk about Switchblade really amping up. I mean, Tanahashi looks like he's actually getting ready to kind of wind down. Tetsuya Naito, they're gonna be the first team. As Los Ingobernables is going to be the first group to all be in the Super Juniors division. I mean, we have a lot of people, guys. New Japan you got to give them. They're ramping up. But at the same time, WWE's ramping up. I mean, you got a lot of injuries on the list. KO out for, they think, a whole year, maybe a year and a half with double knee replacements. Sami Zayn out the rest of this year.
Robert Breaks the YouTube says JAC is more Jim Anvil than Neidhart.
And I'm Bret Hart. Hell, I got a Bret the Hart t-shirt in the closet. I got a Shawn Michaels t-shirt in there. What's up? Don't forget.
I got the beard. I'm cool with that.
And I got the hair like Shawn Michaels. Oh God. But yeah, if you guys are not watching these promos, Raw's been cutting some good promos, but even New Japan, the Bullet Club OGs are cutting some really good promos. And I feel like they're the dominant team right now. Or faction in New Japan. I
agree.
I mean, Deuce Robinson.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna throw somebody else out there. Ichiro, or what is his name? Skullman from.
Talking. Oh God, Nishimori. The skull, the guy that was the skull. Wait, or Sonata, Cold Skull from Los Ingobernables.
No, I'm talking about from Bullet Club.
All right, Bullet Club. That's Nishimori. That's Ishimori.
Yeah, Ishimori. And his partner.
That dude's badass. He is.
Him and his partner are killing it. Like they haven't lost yet. So
I wonder what's gonna happen to Chase Owens. Like, what's gonna happen to a guy like Chase Owens or Yujiro Takahashi? Like, does Yujiro and Chase just eventually just phase into Bullet Club OG, or do they just kind of go off on their own? Because I mean, let's be real, folks. You know, I don't see them staying around much longer.
What are you talking about? Rest in peace, Roman.
Yeah, guys, come on. No, let's be real. I mean,
rest in peace. Well, he's not dead. It's not that he was dead. It was the fact that he has leukemia and he's fighting it now.
Yeah, and I lost my mother to leukemia. That's what I was saying. My mom passed away 5 years ago to it. So I'm a huge supporter for Roman right now. Like I said, y'all could look. Y'all know that I talk the most SH, on this show about him. But when I'm wearing the t-shirt and I actually cried during that promo, even watching him work on the show, it hurt.
He's a bandwagon fan. We're all cool for him.
Hey, you shut up before I stab you in the eye with this fork, which got a headset on it. I'm gonna stab you.
Headset on it.
Stevie Perez, welcome in. But yeah, it's honestly, guys, it was this week in wrestling. I mean, I haven't watched NXT yet, which I'll watch it tonight before I go to bed. NXT UK is usually, I think, right afterwards. So they're both live, which is really, really good. No, those are recorded. So those are recorded episodes. But I'm gonna tell you now, if Ring of Honor is like, I'm gonna actually a friend of mine got tickets for Ring of Honor here in Charlotte. So I'll be going to see that January 13th, and it's a pay-per-view. So I may try to do some there. That Cabarrus place where I'm going to be going is horrible for internet. So do not ask me, Dre, could you show us video? It'll be all uploaded afterwards when I'm home.
Yeah, I mean, we get nothing here. We got little sideshow wrestling places. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, we should talk about that. We didn't talk about what Pop Anders Houston just said. And I agree with you, bro. I don't like him as, as a wrestler, but as a person, I do hope for and pray for him that he does well.
On Aries. Oh, Lord.
Casey, what are your thoughts? I've been curious because we didn't really talk about it. We talked a little bit about it.
You want to talk about the no-sell? I thought the no-sell was coming. Let's just say that. I thought it was. They've been treating him raw, like very wrong. His character has been.
No-sell. So wait, you feel the no-sell was like a setup? Like okay, let's look at it this way. You feel because he became the belt collector where he had like 10 title belts and he was in Lucha Underground, went to what was it, What a Culture, which now is Defiant Wrestling, then went to like YouTube and won the YouTube title, then went to Impact and won both of the belts there and was basically walking around with all the straps. I feel Impact's Don Callis made a poor choice in picking Aries, knowing that Aries was not signed to a deal to lock him in. I think Aries is a great wrestler. I think Aries is an underutilized talent that we need more of in the business.
And when they're trying, what it is I think they're trying to build up Johnny Mundo or Johnny Impact or whatever the hell his name is on there. I think they're trying to build him up by knocking off somebody like Aries, who's been in WWE, who's been a champion, who's shown that he can be a champion elsewhere. And when that happened, he just had enough of it. He's like throwing it out there. So I think it was well deserved. That's what I think.
Yeah, they said that. Yeah, the minute the 3 count hit, it was over. And the funny thing was, when I was at work, I remember I was like I had my phone open and JC and I had just finished texting each other. Like I was like, good morning to the click. And like I put my phone down and then I see my Twitter pops up and that video popped up from ACH. If you guys don't know who ACH is, look him up. He's freaking amazing as a wrestler. Big anime fan too. And he posted that and he's like, I have no words. And it's the whole clip of Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact, just looking like where he's like, what the hell? And then the ref is like, and then Moose and the other guy, I forget what the other dude's name was. They're just looking at ringside at each other like, what's going on? Like it was not a shoot. This was not a
it wasn't set up.
This was not scripted. This was a shoot. Complete. He went sold it. That move got up, wiped his feet on the apron, flipped everybody off, and walked out the arena. And everybody's like, why, Aries, why? You know what? If you're done with the business, you're done with the business.
Hello, Kelly Paulson. Thank you for stopping in. Welcome to the stream. If you guys don't know, Wednesday we talk this. We talk wrestling on Wednesday. I started off as Wrestling Wednesdays, and we kind of developed it into OSI, the Click, the Triple Threat. We're missing our Papa Lucha tonight. Normally we have Papa Lucha on. He is currently busy at work tonight. So, yeah. Johnny blossomed in Lucha. He did. I agree with that. He blossomed. He had a good calling at the very end of WWE with his John Morrison. But I think
the ECW champion, yeah, he sold it. He was a great heel. Like the Miz, he rode the Miz's coattails. Let's be real.
Don't give me that.
Nah, come on, dude. The Miz is
Miz rode his coattails.
Okay, let's look at it this way. Let's flip flop this.
Papa Lucha's watching from her work.
Miz was orale Redenbacher. We miss you, brother. Let's put it this way. You have someone in Johnny Impact, who when he was Morrison was the talented wrestler of the Miz and Morrison tag team. They were awesome. They were multi-time champions together. They were multi-title holders because they held like gold independently while they were champions. And then when they went to the main shows like Raw and SmackDown, they were killing the division. But they gave Miz the push because Mundo, Impact, Morrison was just not there yet. And it was Melina. It was because he was sleeping with Melina. And Joey Mercury.
I really think that whole Miz and Morrison thing was all Morrison.
Wait,
Miz was the talker of the group. He was the go out there and shoot a promo while Morrison stood in the background. But Morrison was the wrestler. Morrison's the one that had all the moves. He did won all the matches. So I think.
No, go on.
I think Miz was definitely on his coattails.
All right, I'm going to address two things that just popped up in the chat were really good. The first one, I love Pop Hunters Houston. What you said is actually hysterical. Who wasn't? Batista, Mundo, Mercury, everybody. But I want to talk about this. If Roman does come back, Smitty, what do we think would happen would they bring him back as a heel? I think if you bring Roman back, he's going to be over in the beginning. But I hope WWE doesn't do what they did the first run. Like, let him come back from the leukemia. Let him be good. Let him be healthy. And then put him on a program that's going to put him where he can make the heel turn. I don't want him to come back as a heel. Let him come back as a crowd favorite. Let him be that guy. And then do the heel turn like Ambrose. I think that will work.
I don't see him doing the heel turn.
I think I do.
Like I said before, I say that he is 100% just like John Cena in the fact that he is the face of the company and he was the man of the company during this time. And I think that to be that way, just like Hogan in completely WWE, Hogan was the face of the company, and he never turned heel all the way up until he hit WCW.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
well, you also had to look at who was running the company at that time too. Bishop was running it, and Bishop had a different idea for getting over the older talent because guys like Nash, Hall, the clique that carried over, to WCW. So that was a different time in wrestling too, because they had to compete with DX, the ministry, the corporate ministry, the corporation. There was a lot to compete with where you had Edge, Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudleys, ECW, New Japan and Ring of Honor weren't even blips on the radar. Guys like AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, these guys were underutilized and they were on the indie circuit. And now you look at them now and imagine if they had that pushback in the 90s, where I think we're trying to revert back to me, I want to say this is a wrestling renaissance. I feel like we're getting back into that.
We are. I agree. We're getting back into the good parts of wrestling, which we're starting to see it in the past couple of weeks. It's starting to be really good. And it's
3 weeks.
They're starting to compete. And I love that. They're starting to compete with NJPW. And NJPW is doing the same thing with WWE. I love it. That's what we need.
I feel bad for Ring of Honor and PWG, other smaller indie companies that are like trying to compete, like Defiant Wrestling. These guys can't compete with that. But damn it, man, you are right. WWE and New Japan are just like bang right there. Like it's so good every week.
It is, and I'm loving everything that WWE is putting out recently, and I've been excited for it.
And you're right, Smitty. It is coming back to tag teams.
It is, and I'm loving the tag teams too. Tag teams was one of my favorite things when growing up. I loved the Hart Foundation. I loved the British Bulldogs. I loved
Demolition, Road Warriors,
Legion of Doom, Coco Beware, and Owen Hart.
The Mega Powers, Faces of Fear, the Barbarian and Ming. I mean, you could go the Brothers of Destruction, the Corporate Ministry, the Apocalypse, the APA. You have so many Edge and Christian, the Hardys. I mean, this is all
Now,
before the Young Bucks.
let me say something else that I see coming back. I see managers coming back, and I love it. I like the fact that Leo Rush is managing Bobby Lashley.
I gotta admit,
he's
good.
annoying, but I love it.
But like, let's be real, with this renaissance that we're seeing, I think that it's a good thing because that means that they're priming us for that sort of like, hey, look at 2019 as the year where you're going to see if Bullet Club or the Elite comes in, that is going to be, you got the Bucks, probably the most solid tag team out there right now. And you get them in and they're going to all bypass developmental. Let's be real. They'll all bypass developmental. And when you send them all to the main roster and you have like OG Bullet Club there, like versus the Elite, you get, oh my God, you can have so many great matches. This will give guys like the AOP and the Ascension and, you know, a chance to come back. I mean, let's be real. Matt Hardy said he's coming back. And we all know he has a back injury. He shouldn't be. The Usos are killing it right now. I feel bad that they're not getting enough TV time. But when you beat AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan, like, that says something.
They're waiting in line for their time for the opportunity for the title now. So
he said he's Leo Rush's Teddy Long 2.0. Damn right.
I agree. But remember how Teddy Long got in here. Teddy Long came in. Teddy Long came in on the coattails of Mark Henry.
And he also came in as a referee back in the day, folks. Like, this is a guy, you know, like, there's a lot of good things.
I hated the repackaged Wyatts as well, Pop Hunters. We need to get Pop Hunters Houston on here one week.
Pop Hunters Houston, you want to be on the show next week?
But, yeah, I mean, I love what they're doing with the new WWE. They're bringing it all back to the old school. Day one-ish. There you go.
Well, you heard what Triple H said. He said people think old school is just another word for old. Maybe we're just better.
They are better.
I gotta give it to him. Triple H's promo, man.
He said, "Heck yes."
That was really good. That was an amazing. All right, so we got you on the show next week.
Hit me up on Instagram. You know my Instagram.
Exactly, and we'll set up. We'll have some good stuff because this is gonna be a solid week. I'm telling you.
So yeah, Leo Rush is really cool as a manager. I like Drake Maverick as a manager for AOP. He's the next. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of somebody to compare him to. He could be like a Bobby Heenan for me.
I think Drake Maverick needs to just stay in that role. I think they need to get rid of 205 Live. Personally, I hate to say it. I love cruiserweights, but this whole summer they dedicated to the women's division. And I think that it's good because the women's evolution is great and I'm all for that. But the cruiserweight division needs to get revitalized. And I hate to say it, if you buy out Ring of Honor, you got a crap ton of great young guys that you can build up.
All right, man. So we're almost past. I'm past the time, but I've got an hour today. So I mean, I know you're about to go on.
No, I can wait. I can hold off. We can go a little bit longer if you want to.
I need to get something.
Guys, wait. Would you guys like the dynamic duo of the Click to stay on for like 10 more minutes?
10 more minutes is cool. I can do 10 more minutes.
You guys want to do 10 minutes? Give us a hell yeah.
Want that Rush guy out of Raw you don't like? But okay, here's the thing. It's cool in that you don't like him. That's the main point of it. Nobody liked Teddy Long when he was Mark Henry's manager. Nobody liked Jimmy Hart when he was the mouth of the South for Hogan and Macho Man. Nobody liked him. But he did his job. He pissed people off enough that they wanted to see him hurt.
Paul Heyman.
Oh, everybody hated Paul Heyman. I'm trying to think of
Heyman.
Brian Heenan or Bobby Heenan was probably the worst. I wanted him punched in the face so many times.
He did great though. He sold like Mr. Perfect. He sold Ravishing Rick Rude. Like he really went after those guys. And I mean, I have to give him his due. Like that was some of the best stuff I've ever. Papalucha with his what?
Paul E. Dangerously. Yes, that was Paul Heyman too. If you guys don't know,
let's cover this because now we got some extra time. I can actually bring this up. Let's actually look at this, and my former roommate made this comment to me. He's a big wrestling fan, smart like us. Came out and said something. I'm gonna throw this out to the chat too. People love to hate heels, but the problem is when you have the social media as prevalent as it is in wrestling, right? Where we all know that we're gonna watch these guys, they'll tweet out, they'll like each other's stuff. So we know they're friends, and some of them, like, you see pictures with Seth Rollins chilling with Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch. So two heels and a face all chilling together, but that's just the way of the world. So he's like, look at someone like Ziggler. People hate Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph Ziggler. Loved him for years.
I didn't like him as Nick, but I love Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, and look at him. He's probably one of the top heels in the company. And people will keep talking smack about him, but you know what? It's when the fans you're so over that you're a bad guy, like Drew McIntyre. People hate McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre. People hated Strowman, but he's so over. You guys got to realize the way wrestling is, and I'm asking. This is my question, I guess. Let me get to the question. The question is,
Pop Hunters Houston.
Do you guys feel that the days of heels are really over? It's kind of more like you're either a really big baby face or just an asshole.
Not really. I don't think the days of heels are over. I think the days of kayfabe are over.
Oh, that's been dead.
Well, I mean, that's what it is there's no more kayfabe, so you can't be that guy, because whenever you make somebody cry in the audience and you break your character just to go show them it's okay, that shows you're not that bad of a guy. And with social media today, you can't be a heel anymore because everybody's nice in the WWE. I mean,
Papa Houston, I definitely gonna like talking to you. Kayfabe has been dead. I think kayfabe, WWE has held on to this belief of kayfabe. And you know what? God bless your heart, Vince McMahon, because you believe in it. I don't. Let's be realistic. We all know guys, like some guys will come out and cut promos like nobody's business. Braun Strowman came out, and I got to give it to him yesterday. He, on his promo on Paul Heyman, he was like, me and Roman have had words. He's like, me and him for the last 3 years have had words, and we've gone up and down, but the first person in line when I'm champion is Roman Reigns. That was right there. You broke character, because you could tell his voice broke a little bit.
It is, because if you did watch the exclusive, I don't know if you've seen that.
I did.
When Roman went directly to the back. Hello, Nerd Crew. Welcome to the stream. When Roman went directly to the back, Sean, Hunter, all the divas, and then Braun came up right behind him and gave him a big old hug and told him.
You can see, if you guys actually look at the video really closely, you see Strowman talk to him in his ear, and like Roman just nods his head. So what I'm telling you guys, that like you could tell kayfabe's dead. It's been dead, but the fact that these guys, like Heyman said it best too, and Heyman's the ultimate in breaking kayfabe. That fourth wall does not exist for Paul Heyman. He came out yesterday and clearly said that. He's like, look, I care about, this guy's family no matter what. That's a true man. That's a leader, a locker room leader. There hasn't been a locker room leader like that since Cena. I would give guys like Jericho, Big Show,
Let's talk about Big Show for a second. I forgot all about Big Show.
Oh, yeah, we forgot. How did we forget that there's now a new trio?
There is a new trio. I think they're still the Bar. But
they're the Bar. Do you really want to fight the Big Show?
The Big Bar?
The Big Bar? Hell no. I'll drink at a Big Bar, but I ain't going to fight them.
But I think, Jacob Luna, I can't disagree with you more right now, because I think the Big Show finally found a place where he could.
Later, Misto.
Yeah, thank you for coming by, Misto. I think he finally found a place he could fit in, and the Bar is just the spot with Sheamus, who
he's out there.
I think they could elevate each other.
At this point, Sheamus has got the stenosis in the neck. He's got like another year in the business, and he's done.
Yeah.
Cesaro, if he can go and
the shoulder,
he's all messed up. And Big Show's got 2 bad knees.
So yeah, the Bar hit the Bar. So
Dumb, dumber, and dumbest.
Perfect heel. Yeah, AOP was perfect for the heel.
But they're not, though. I really do agree with Nerd Crew, though. You're right about that, Nerd Crew. I think that Drew McIntyre, he's already a heel now. I mean, he's over. I think. Oh God, that's a bad. Oh Lord, Robert breaks the YouTube, bro. You really, I love you, bro. You went and brought back memories.
Oh Lord,
flooded my brain right now. I was like, oh damn. Yeah, McIntyre's beast right now. He is one of the best young. That guy is a stud. He left whack. He came back after being on the Indies, and that dude just is like.
My very first match was watching Hulk Hogan getting pummeled by the Zeus. So yes, I remember Zeus.
Oh God, Zeus.
So yeah, I mean,
R.I.P. Adam Rose. He shouldn't have hit his wife.
Oh man, yeah, I agree. So yeah, I guess that's it for today because we passed that little mark. I gotta get something to drink. I'm dying.
All right, folks. That was it. We're definitely gonna have some fun next week because we got our boy Papa Houston gonna come on, and he's gonna make fun.
And if Papa Lucha's gonna be back next week, I can devote a whole hour to next week if we're good.
I'm down for that. It's like we have Women's Evolution.
We do.
So we got a lot.
So is that this Sunday?
Yep, this Sunday.
So
on the network, so you guys better subscribe because it's free if you're brand new.
So what network?
The WWE network. It's only $9.95 a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to go ahead and do some predictions if we would.
All right.
So have you been watching the women's
I have not this year. I've been very bad.
So hold on, let me pull up Women's Evolution.
I can tell you right now, just from the title matches alone, I'm set. I think Kairi Sane's gonna lose it to Shayna. I think Shayna is going to. They're gonna do the stable of the 4 horsewomen, the new 4 horsewomen, which is the 2 chicks that just signed into, which is Roddy Strong's wife, Baszler, Rousey, and that other girl that just signed into NXT from UFC. Yep. They're going to become the new horsewomen, and I could see something happening at Survivor Series where we get like maybe Ember Moon, Charlotte, maybe like Naomi, and like somebody else to step up to go against them.
So we got hold on, let's pull this up. We got the Battle Royal. Who do you think would win the Battle Royal?
Ember Moon.
See, I'm saying Nia.
I want Asuka, but it's gonna be Ember Moon.
I say Nia.
No. She's total divas. I think it's Ember Moon. She won that match on Monday. That's setting her up for victory.
Trish Stratus and Lita versus Alexa Bliss and Mickey.
We know who that's gonna go to.
Yeah.
They're not gonna bring them back to get them to lose.
I know. Io Shirai or Shizaria, I cannot pronounce her name. Io Shirai versus Toni Storm.
I don't know. I'll be real with you. I think the era of Japanese women wrestlers and Japanese wrestlers as a whole. Look at Shinsuke. Shinsuke's a freaking joke now, and I love Nakamura.
Yeah, I think Toni Storm wins that one because they want to give her the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, and then the Battle Royal winner gets the first shot. That's their prize. Is they get a title shot at a time that they choose.
They got the NXT UK Women's Championship, but they don't have a person to go up against.
I know I think there's going to be a couple. They have like a fatal 4-way being planned. I don't know who's going to be in it because they're supposed to announce it this week.
No matter what, I think Rhea Ripley holds on to the title.
I can believe that.
I think she's one of the toughest ones in NXT right now.
Yeah.
UK or regular.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler. I say Baszler.
I think because it's setting up for Rousey to walk away too. If Rousey loses, I'm gonna tell you now I would be surprised if Rousey loses.
I don't see Rousey losing.
If she does, it's only till Survivor Series and she wins it back.
And the final match, the last woman standing match, Becky versus Charlotte.
Becky's keeping it. Becky's their top heel right now, and she's the like Charlotte is good, but they gotta push Charlotte to the side for a little bit. Yeah, I agree. If she loses, we riot.
I agree. All right, so that is our show for today. Thank you so much, Dre, for coming on. Next week, stay tuned for Pop Hunters Houston, Papa Lucha, myself, and Dre for a fatal four-way of fun. So I appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat. Dre, you want to hit them with your hashtags so I can do my...
Y'all know the hashtags because you're going to come watch me in about like 5 minutes. But let's hit it up with hashtag family because y'all know we tight like that. Hashtag the click to my brothers in the click. Hashtag always, folks, always stay geeky. And one other thing, I'm going to give this hashtag for Roman. Hashtag oos.
Oof, there you go. All right. So if you guys don't know, I am trying to boost this man right here. We're trying to get him to 600. What are you sitting at, bro?
Do you know? I actually went down. A lot of people are not liking me right now. I went down to 556.
All right. So if we can get him to 600, I'm giving away a 2-pack of gargoyles. If you guys didn't see yesterday, show him some love. Dre's Geek Depot. Go ahead and put your link in the chat if you would.
All right. Give me a
also, I want to say I'm looking forward to doing this. My new YouTube channel of the week is Blazing Pops. I'm not sure where they're sitting at now. I know that when we started, they had 8 subscriptions. Hold on, let me find out where they're sitting because I'm kind of excited to see where they're sitting now. We're trying to get them to 100 by the end of the week,
and we can do that. What's the name of there? So I can post them. We can put them on my channel. You're a mod on my channel, so just bring them up on my channel.
Yeah, Blazing Pops.
We'll see.
Let's see. Man, it's like slow today.
Yeah, the internet is hella weird today.
Did Robert break the YouTube again?
Oh, wait, I put the wrong video in there. Never mind. That's a video to my thing. Let me actually put my channel in there.
Blazing Pops is currently sitting at 72 subscribers. So that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're trying to get them to 100 by the end of the week. So be sure to show them love. As always, I will say happy hunting because it's worth it. I will see you guys next week, and we'll see Dre in just a few minutes. Thank you, guys. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.